Go. It is Chris, John, and Cori. We're in the kitchen.
Woohoo!
Episode
Look at
number 4 of In the Kitchen.
Season 1.
Season 1. Episode
Season
4.
1.
The cool kids call it EP4. You know that.
They do?
Yeah.
I've never heard that term.
I get because we're not cool
I
kids.
guess not.
Somebody is. Yeah. We're not.
We're cool, we're just not kids.
That's right.
That's right. So in the kitchen, this is the first time. I guess we cooked on episode 2 with the Easter eggs.
Yeah, the
That was-
hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, that was
That's-
kind of
that
cooking,
counts.
I guess. But today, for Cinco de Mayo on Sunday, we decided to call upon you. Bring in the experts.
Yes.
When you're going to do something like this. And Becky from Paradiso. Becky, we've known you for years. How long have you been at Paradiso?
I have been, the end of May will be 38 years at Paradiso.
38
38
years.
years.
Man, good for you.
No, I was just
You are a pro.
I was only going to work for the summer. My parents said, if you're going to live in Fargo and want to pay your share of the rent for that apartment that you had to get with your friends, then you better get a job. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'll get a job and I'll work the summer and then I'll quit
And so
when
you-
school starts. So
that's
it's been
when
a
you started
long
at Paradiso.
summer. It's been a long
38
It's been a
summer.
long summer.
Wow.
Wow.
It's been.
So Cinco de Mayo is coming up on Sunday. Big day for you guys, obviously.
It is. It is. It's probably the busiest day we have of the year. We
makes sense.
we actually broke sales records last year on Cinco, but I believe it was on a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Makes sense. Yep.
All right.
Well, Sundays are always good at Paradiso's. Kids eat free
Kids eat
on
free.
Sundays. Not that I was ever paying attention to that or anything. Good time to go. And you have got something special in store for us today.
I do. I thought, well, we better make some fried ice creams and Mexican fried ice cream. This is basically the generic recipe for it. There are different variations and different versions of them, but they all have ice cream and cinnamon and sugar coating, and you actually do fry them. You briefly flash fry them.
I can't wait to
She
see.
blew our mind at Hobnob with Bob when you said it's easy to do.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
like, I wouldn't even think of
Yeah.
making fried ice cream at all.
Well, you know, and if you want to bypass the frying part, it's a great dessert to make and throw in the freezer. Put a few of them in a baggie, Ziploc it, throw it in the freezer, and then if you are having company over and you want to serve dessert, just pop it out. As long as you've got honey and whipped topping in the house, your dessert's good to go.
Or if you just want to treat yourself when you're
Exactly.
alone.
some lonely nights.
Exactly.
All right, let's get into it. Let's make
All right.
Make
Well,
one here.
First and foremost, get gloves on because this is cold and messy. So you want to, depending on how large you want the ice cream balls to be and how soft your ice cream is, just, grab some and start by forming your...
Got a nice ball.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Okay.
And we use French vanilla or New York vanilla ice cream. It's a lot creamier. You don't want to use the white vanilla bean paste stuff. You want to have that nice yellow, creamy New York or
And of course,
French
cast
vanilla.
clay.
Yeah.
Cast
Yes.
clay, yes.
Big
Big
fans of
supporter,
cast
yes.
Yes.
Cast clay, exactly.
So what's in there?
Now this is a mixture of cinnamon and sugar, and you can make it as cinnamony as you like it. As you can tell, just get a nice kind of light brown color. If you like cinnamon, put more cinnamon in. But the first coating is the actual cinnamon and sugar.
Okay.
And then the secret key ingredient also, corn flakes. You can use, what are those, Teddy Grahams or something?
Oh, yeah. That'd be
Yeah.
good.
The ones that already have
How
cinnamon
about some
sugar.
cinnamon toast crunch?
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
How good would
Yeah.
that be?
Cinnamon toast crunch. You could actually crunch up Rice Krispies too, but the cornflake coating is the best. And of course, you want to stay with the Mexican theme with the corn.
Sure.
Oh,
okay.
totally.
Yep.
All right. Well, now we've got our ball of ice cream ready to drop. Now,
This is about to be amazing.
This is kind of soft, so this might melt pretty quickly.
I gotta see this.
Typically, we pull ours out of our freezer. We've got them pre-made, and they're frozen pretty solid.
Okay.
And we just basically take the ice cream and drop it in and pull it out.
Oh my goodness.
That's
kinda-
it. Quick.
Kind of sealing your coating, yep. And you want to kind of immerse the whole thing in there. Somebody didn't put enough oil in there though, but
Oh, that somebody was Chris Hansen. Go ahead and blame
yeah,
him.
yep. So,
Fresh oil, though, right? You said it was fresh.
It is fresh oil.
Special
Yes.
occasion.
So
Now-
it really is that fast.
yeah, you just dip it in. You just flash fry it. You dip it in and you pull it out right away. So it just kind of seals that coating in for you. And on the bottom we have, you can use wonton strips or you can use corn tortillas that you've deep fried. These are the flour tortillas that we use for our soft shell tacos. You just slice them up, fry them, and you get nice crunchy on the bottom. And of course, whipped
yeah.
topping.
Coming in with a little whipped
And
cream in there.
this is where we get kind of crazy. Now, this is very important. Do not neglect the honey. The honey is what makes the dessert. And even people that don't like honey, they don't know that's honey on there because it just complements the flavor of the corn and the ice cream. And
One more shot for dinner.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Gotta have that.
And then of course you have to have your cherry on top. You know,
Oh.
all ice cream has to have a cherry.
Always gotta have the cherry.
And then we just kind of garnish it with these are the same flour tortillas, only we've put the cinnamon and sugar on them once they come out of the fryer, so it kind of sticks to them.
Okay.
And that's kind of your fancy.
Look at how cute
Yeah,
that is.
your
that.
your
That's
pizzazz.
Instagram worthy. Should I?
Is it?
Or
Oh,
your
yeah,
or
for
your
sure.
flair, exactly.
She just comes to life when Instagram is a possibility. It's
How many-
Like,
Becky,
whoa.
that looks gorgeous.
How many
does.
Mexican fried ice creams do you sell like in a week? At
Oh my
Paradiso?
gosh! Well, you know, on Fridays and Saturdays they're $1 off. So,
Oh, okay.
you know, we probably sell. Oh, let's see here. I would say at least 500. I mean, it's
Holy mackerel!
There's
So you're
minimum.
a fried ice cream hack for the week.
Yep.
Paradiso, $1 off Fridays and Saturdays.
Yes,
Fridays
exactly.
and Saturdays. Exactly. So if you want to come out and have your ice
That's all I'm
cream.
looking for is spoons now.
Oh.
We got to find spoons.
Gotta
We
have
found everything
spoons
else
in
in the
the
kitchen.
I mean, this looks so good, I'd be willing to eat with my hands.
See, and it's starting to melt already. So
Oh, you gotta get after this
yeah.
quick.
that's why, you know, if you make them ahead of time, throw them in the freezer and they'll harden really nice for you. And then, of course, once you flash fry them and stuff, then they will start to thaw and melt a little bit. So this ice cream is a little soft. So
John, you said
You're
you
darn
got
right.
to
I'll go. Come on, Chris. Let's get in here together. Come on.
There you go.
All right, cheers, guys.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Thanks, Becky.
oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
So, what's happening Sunday at Paradiso?
Well, Sunday, as always, kids do eat free, but we've also
that.
included a reason for the adults to come out other than the break for the kids.
Right.
Is we do have happy hour prices available on all our beverages, our the margaritas, the beers, and that'll go on all day, and that's both in the dining and in the bar.
Nice.
And we're also going to have drawings for kids to draw for to win a candy-filled piñata.
Oh,
We
Fun.
usually have
Well,
a
why
couple
not?
of
Yeah, you
pinatas
do.
stuffed full of candy.
do you
And-
know? I'm sorry. Is there more?
Oh yes.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Something
I got
else for
excited.
the adults. We'll
What's
be giving.
that?
Well, the adults can register to win a gift basket from Paradiso that will have our fancy margarita glasses that we don't allow anybody to buy.
The infamous.
Oh, wow.
Well, not infamous. The famous.
The famous.
They didn't do anything bad to anybody.
And probably an adult beverage inside and a gift certificate, and so it'll be something for the adults to,
Oh, fun.
to register for as
That
well.
might actually be more prizes than you can win every Wednesday at Paradiso at Hobnob with Bob.
Hey, great crossover.
All
That's
comes
right.
back around.
By
So
the way,
Chris Hansen.
Do you know why we celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
I do. It commemorates the Battle of Puebla. It is not Mexican Independence Day. I learned that early in my career when a history professor from NDSU called and said, "It's not Independence Day. Quit telling everybody it is." Well, I, however, knew that. But we always have to educate our staff. Well, I do have a history degree from NDSU, so
look at that.
so
Oh.
I knew that, but our staff didn't. They were, you know, it's independent. It's not Independence Day. Back in 1862, the Mexican army was vastly
Suddenly we're in
outnumbered.
jeopardy here.
You should know this because
Yeah, you should know
I?
this,
it's kind of like
John.
Mexico's Miracle on Ice. They had this ragtag Mexican army made up of the people from the surrounding community, the Indians in Mexico, and the French army was the biggest army at the time, and they came in wanting to take over Mexico because Mexico owed them money. And so they came in and thought, well, since you're not paying us our money, we're going to come in and take over your country. So they came in.
Is there going to be a
but-
test? Is there going to be a test
There is.
later?
And if
you pass, you get a margarita.
they actually won that battle, and it was a great moral victory for the Mexicans.
Aw.
Eventually,
You
the
believe
French
in
got
miracles.
kicked out. Yeah.
See?
Exactly.
Let's
Exactly.
believe if Chris can make one
Can
of
you
these
make
things.
I really,
All right,
I'm
go
all
for it.
jacked up.
All right, get in there.
All right, so every Friday, 9 o'clock in the kitchen with Chris, John, and Cori. Something different every week. This week, making these Mexican fried ice creams. All right, quickly make a little ball. Ooh, that's getting soft.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Dee-dee-dee. A little of this, a little of that. We have yet to burn down the kitchen.
It's still so new, so
have
you
to
still have a
Get it
chance
on there
to
and
guess.
press them in there.
Get the cornflakes to stick on there.
I can't believe how easy this is. How much would kids love doing this too?
Oh, yeah.
Mess up the kitchen.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. And it tastes so good.
Now here's the tricky part.
And now this is where things get a little dangerous. John, you want to grab me that glass behind
Oh,
The glass behind it.
the container?
Put it in?
So I have something to put this in? All
Plastic thing, yeah,
here
yeah.
you go.
right,
All right,
we're
I'm
getting
ready to
dangerous. Ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna assist you here.
Just like
I'll
that?
put some of your rule. Yep.
That quick.
Coming in hot.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, God.
Came in real hot.
We almost had our first injury.
How did I do?
Well, what's next?
Oh, honey.
What did I
No.
say?
No.
Never forget the honey.
Never forget the honey.
Yeah,
you got it.
the whipped topping
Love it.
and the honey.
And then some honey. Ample amounts of honey.
Oh, beautiful.
And a little of this.
A little of that.
Get one of these.
Gotta get that cherry on top.
There
Don't
you
forget
go.
your
Oh,
flair.
yeah.
And a little.
And your flair.
There.
Never forget the flair.
That's
Well, there's only one way to
video.
tell.
Yeah,
We gotta-
see, how did
we
I
got to
do?
try yours compared to Becky's, right?
Well, it's not going to be as good as hers. She's done this 1,000
Yep.
times. It's my first try. And?
Yeah.
Delicious.
See?
I'll give yours a try.
Okay.
That is good.
It is good. It's very addictive. I don't eat that very often because if I do break down and have one, then I have one the next day and the next day.
Right, yeah.
I can see this being
All
a
right.
special.
You're right. Kids would
Delicious.
have a blast making
Yeah.
this and
Very, very easy.
Kids and hot oil, they mix, bring the dog
hand in
around.
hand, yep.
Everybody.
And you can drizzle it with chocolate syrup too, or strawberry, syrup too. Those are other variations on it, but the original version is with the honey.
a little more honey on there.
And I'm not really sure how it was invented or who made it. It's kind of like the margarita. It's like you get different legends as to how the margarita.
this
came
was
to be.
actually Mexican Independence Day. They invented Mexican fried ice cream. Didn't you know that? Come on. You call yourself a history major?
No.
Really good stuff. Thank
Yes.
you so
Thank
much,
you.
Becky,
Thank you, Becky.
for
You're
coming in
welcome.
and
You're
teaching us how to do fried ice cream. Cinco de Mayo on Sunday. What do we got? Kentucky Derby tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Big weekend.
It's a big weekend. It's going to
What's
be a fun
going
one.
on?
Well, that's In the Kitchen, again, sponsored by
Could be you.
Paradiso.
Paradiso today.
Guest
Paradiso.
sponsor, Paradiso.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. And you can catch all of the In the Kitchens at bob95fm.com on the YouTube channel or also on Facebook, too. All right, back to the ice cream.
Yeah, let's get back to it.
All right.
Bye, guys.